couple of weeks ago, I was over in Bangkok on a bit of a photography mission, and I kept getting drawn back to Khlong Toei market. This 24-hour street market that literally doesn't sleep. This melting pot, this hive of chaos, everyday moments and movie-like scenes. I was absolutely fascinated with this place, and during the 10 days I was in Bangkok, I visited this place on several occasions, and every time I went back, I was dealt with different scenes and scenarios to capture. And I thought, on my final morning before heading off to the airport, I'm going to go back. I'm going to try and do this place the justice that I think it deserves and give it its own video for the channel. I shot the whole morning on one lens, a lens that I've spoken about previously in depth on the channel. A lens that I think is probably one of the most underrated lenses on the market from Sony at the moment. The 24-50 2.8G lens. Now this isn't going to be the nicest production that I've ever put out. It's going to be filled with lots of raw moments, and then I'll put some still images of those sort of scenes on the screen. But I'll talk over the top about my thought process, what I was trying to achieve in that moment, and ultimately why I decided to click the shutter. So without further ado, a morning of street photography at Bangkok's Khlong Toei market, shot with the 24-50 2.8 Sony G lens. So I started off the morning on the outskirts of the market just to get warmed up, and I was absolutely obsessed with the signs and these retro looking storefronts. I don't usually like taking photos of people eating, but this top down angle gave off a really nice perspective and avoids showing the subject's face. So after spending some time on the outskirts of the market and warming up, I decided to head on in to the actual market itself. And this is where the chaos really started to begin. As you can imagine, in a very chaotic environment like this, it wasn't long before I started to see scenes unfold in front of me and was able to reel off a couple of frames. And I came across this really beautiful looking street that I think's emphasised by those harsh shadows and highlights. I was actually just focusing on that really retro van in the lower third when a barefooted monk just walked into the scene. And as you can see, he is placed perfectly in between the highlights and shadows, and I think that just emphasises him more. I waited for him to walk into the opposite third and walked away with a shot that I am really happy with. I decided to keep my distance but follow the monk from afar, and I really didn't expect to capture what was about to come. Now I know it's 2025 and I don't see a lot of monks living in New Zealand, but that was a first for me, seeing a monk vaping. I was able to react really quickly, and I was stoked that I was able to capture some photo as well as video. was really intrigued by the backs of these three fishmongers. The way they're sitting created this nice balance across the frame, and they look like really interesting characters. It's almost as if the two younger fellas are sitting at the back and the boss is at the front of the stall. After doing another loop of this area, I actually came back and saw the main subject sitting towards his stall. I tried to frame him in a way that would minimise other distractions out of the scene. I'm not sure if it really works or not, so I'll let you be the judge of that. I really think shooting in these fast-paced environments and situations actually forced me to take a step back, slow down, and just appreciate the details and watch beautiful moments unfold. These everyday moments are what really make a place special for me. People going about their business while I watch from afar. And I'm really happy with the end result here. The framing from those colourful baskets on the left that pop and lead you into the action that's happening on top of the van. I love the pops of the colour from the umbrella here, and I really wanted to incorporate it into my frame, not only to draw the viewer's eyes to a subject walking through the scene, but use it to also minimalise the noise and create a bit of a cleaner image. Ideally, one subject in this scene would have been better for my OCD, but I kind of like the way that the guy on the right is looking away and the other gentleman is just going about his own business. It also looks like I was photobombed by a rogue cat. The market porters are the backbone of the market. They're hired to haul produce from stall to stall or out to wait in transport that delivers it to restaurants across the city. Their bright red jackets pop vividly against the crowd, making them impossible to miss amid the chaos. I just love trying to capture these quiet moments within all that movement. It often holds me back from shooting, but there's something so powerful about a still image that tells a story compared to a video clip. So here I tried to isolate my subject from the background, making use of those deep shadows and harsh light beaming down on him. I think it might just be one of my favourite shots of the trip. I'd like to think that it's an intriguing image that asks the question why, and when a viewer sees it, they ask themselves, what's going on here? So just as the session was coming to an end, this lady with her pink umbrella caught my eye as it really stood out from the other colours of the umbrellas by the stalls. To minimalise the scene and avoid any unwanted distractions within the image, I decided to go for this tilted shot that works really well, I think. The harsh shadows and highlights help intensify the pink colour of her umbrella against the stall's umbrellas above her. As you can see, absolute chaos. And I always really enjoy trying to find the pockets of calm within this absolute chaos and isolating subjects within whatever it may be. So I hope I've done this place the justice that it deserves this morning. It was a really fun morning to get thrown into the deeper things, warm up, and yeah, melt again. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Take care. Check out the rest of the videos in Bangkok.
and I'll see you in the next one.